wrestling with AEW Forbidden Door in the middle of our Forbidden House, in the middle of the Forbidden Street lights, Forbidden Street people, down the Forbidden Boulevard. Forbiddenly. It took place in London, England, at the Aqua Arena. 18,992 in attendance. A pretty significant amount of attendance for AEW. So, I mean, their TV isn't doing well at all, but, at least these paid previews is, selling out and doing quite well. I believe this was an attendance record as well. So yeah, I'll say this. This was one of the rare occasions where I actually watched almost all of the show completely through. And I have to say, I was mildly entertained, and
Look at you.
it wasn't as unbearable as it usually is. Maybe because I was doing other things while I watched it. My attention wasn't completely on the show.
Man, how dare you? You just...
But I'll say this. I watched the full regular show, and then I stopped at the lights out match, took it off, knew what that was going to be, came back to it the next day because, it was what it was. But I'll leave that at that right now. What say you, Kaliko? What was your thoughts on the show as a whole?
I mean, people complain. AEW, I might as well bring a lunchbox because this shit be like... They need to charge me time and a half. I need to start charging them time and a half. Seriously, because god damn it.
4.5 hours. If you watched the pre-show, it was 5.5 hours.
I mean, just saying, it's a lot. They got us though. They got us.
Is that your definition? The definitive end of your opening statements?
Bro, I mean, AEW, we put in work. Bring a lunch pail. You know what's funny? This portion of the show should be sponsored by Minute Maid. Minute Maid. Time to bring the juice, Oos.
Well, I mean, if WWE wasn't already the sponsor, then maybe they could have got it. But that's what it is.
Well, I only say that because the drink of the night is Minute Maid spike punches, and I'm looking at them like, why the fuck did they not put this in their commercial? So I'm sitting at home telling myself, watching AEW, time to bring the juice, Oos.
Sounds like you wasn't watching this. Your full attention wasn't on the show as well.
Hey, I mean, well, you can watch it, but Jesus, it's a work shift, man. Especially considering that, like, heading into this show, I kind of had an idea of who was going to win what.
It was very predictable.
Yes, and you know what we didn't go over? As I say this,
What?
Takashita, G1 winner. What did I say? He did not fly all the way to Japan.
Yes, you did.
From Don Callis. Don Callis did not send him all the way there to take these L's.
Well, that brings us to the first match, and that is Adam the Copeland coping with his friendship with Christian Cage match. They defeated Kill Switch and Skip Sabian in 13 minutes 45 seconds. Um, Definitely not a terrible opener, if I'm being honest. Edge and Christian back together. That's fun and its own. Did it was it
Trying to work the kinks out, working the kinks out.
right? Um, I mean, was it all 5 second pose Edge and Christian? Absolutely not. But I still think that it worked, and considering that this was supposed to be Damian Wayne instead of Killswitch. They made the best out of what they had. And still delivered a semi decent match with, jabroni jobbers.
That
Was
is true. That is true, and it showed that even though Edge and Christian are together, they still got those pesky little issues.
right. So there was
It's it's not all the way live. You still got to work some kinks out.
it was case in point. Edge tried to hug Christian after the match, and Christian pushed him away. So
Like, get the fuck off of Gave him that Marshawn Lynch push. Get the fuck off me.
what say you, Kaliko?
I mean, good opener. I can't complain. It basically were two grumpy old men trying to get it back together, and they slowly but surely are trying to get it through.
How many stars you give this one?
I mean, three. Good opener. Pretty decent.
I I agree. This was a 3-star match. Okay, Uncle Dave. I'm gonna say Uncle Dave gave this at least a 3.5.
3.5. What the fuck? You
Fine.
cheat. You you cheat, man.
I am not cheating, man.
Oh well.
AEW TNT Championship match. Kyle Flatulence defeated Hiromu Takahashi in 14 minutes 40 seconds. We were asking where the fuck is Hiromu? Taking L's to people that he has no business being in the ring with. Um, decent.
What? Is that a good week? I don't know if you're saying that condescendingly or compliment or
Complimentary towards Hiromu. He has no business being in.
okay.
Uh, uh, Kyle Fletcher has no business being in the ring with a talent the magnitude of Hiromu
Okay,
Takahashi.
okay. I was about to say Hiromu is the guy, man. Don't
Right.
give me. We
More,
love Hiromu on this.
more or less taking L's to this guy. Um, but he was, and it did, and it is what it is. I feel like, Hiromu is such an intense competitor, and I didn't really feel the intensity in the match. It just was kind of plain. It did no, the match did no favors because there was no, it was predictable. I don't think there was ever a moment that I was watching the match where I thought, oh, well, Hiromu's definitely going to win this match, or Hiromu has a shot of winning this match. And that's never a good thing.
That is true. However, it's just one of those things where it's like he just. I kind of hate the fact that yeah, he got put into this. It's a horrible situation because I think if he had someone he trusted, he would easily go a little harder, and that's where I have the problem because if he trusts somebody, he's all go,
Right. All gas, no brakes.
and yeah, got it. I mean, anyways, but it's just the trust factor, and that's the one thing about AEW because these matches are dream matches, but I don't think that they get enough time to feel each other out. and get comfortable with each other. It's basically like an indie pay per view that they were like, all right, we just gonna put this shit together.
Right. Who's Hiromu Takahashi? Well, you're gonna find out in like 10 minutes when you wrestle him.
Exactly. And then the language barrier.
Yeah.
So I mean, it is what it is.
How many stars you give this one?
I finally got to see Hiromu, so 3.5 because he's alive and still kicking. Now he just needs to move to heavyweight.
No longer on the milk carton.
Bro, you ain't lying.
I give it 2.5.
Hmm.
I love Hiromu, but this was not it. The intensity was off. The predictability was too intense. It, there was really no story attached to it. There was nothing to kind of sink my teeth in, so to speak. Alright, Uncle Dave.
Oh, you don't even want to know.
4.
Higher.
4.5?
4.5.
Okay.
Told you he's high on Fletcher.
Oh yeah. He might be his new favorite boy toy at this point.
I'm not your boy.
Especially considering Osprey's going to be off for a while. Right,
And Swerve. Shit. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, that's right. Um, Four-way match for the AEW That Bitch Show Championship. Mercedes.
Next.
No thoughts on Bonezilla or Persephone?
I mean, Persephone, yes. What a woman. But we knew who was winning this match.
Oh, yeah.
You knew who was winning this motherfucking match. I don't know why we acting brand new.
But it did make me feel less for Persephone that I did know. But yeah, all I have to say, all I have to
It is
say,
what it is.
all I have to say is, Shawn Michaels, if you're listening to the if you listen to the show, hire Persephone. We need her in the bakery.
Oh yes, man. But I think she's so loyal to CMLL. So I mean, hey,
Give her whatever she wants.
She good for it. Give her what she want.
All right. We got Zack Sabre Jr. defeating Nigel McGuinness to retain the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship in 17 minutes. The match was fine. I mean, it was. You have two really good wrestlers in there wrestling, technically. So it's not going to be good. But doesn't change the fact that Nigel McGuinness is a semi-retired pro wrestler that's doing commentary for AEW. And
gets a title shot. Yes, no, it's just me.
Right. And Zack Sabre Jr. is one of the top competitors in one of the biggest promotions in the world.
50-50? Well, he wasn't going 50-50 with this one. This was more like 95-5. 99-1, if you say.
Right. So, I mean, for that, like I said, for the last match, it's hard to get invested when you know the outcome. I felt like there could have been like a really good little story there because Daniel Garcia was outside, like there could have been some fuckery that Daniel Garcia, screwed, Nigel, and then, you know, at least there was a reason that Nigel lost the match rather than he just straight up lost the match. But I digress. What say you, Kaliko?
Yeah, I mean it's the same, but it gives Daniel because of course Garcia the whole thing is going to go to Garcia and McGinnis. And Fletcher was I mean not Fletcher but 50-50 was just a beneficiary
Just coming through town.
coming to the town just collecting the check.
You want me to wrestle the commentator? All right. You want him to win? That don't work for me, brother.
Unless I get back or he gets the win and then he loses
No,
50-50.
no yob.
But he ain't even going 50-50 with this one, so that's
Um, how many stars you give this one?
I mean, it's Zack Sabre Jr. He looks good. He better keep a high on the swivel because I got a feeling that Take a Shit is about to go to Wrestle Kingdom as the champion. So 3.5.
3. It again. It was good wrestling. Could have been a better story attached to it. 3. All right. Uncle Dave. 4.5.
You cheating, dude. Like, you fucking cheating.
I'm dialed in on Uncle Dave and what he likes and how he likes it.
I mean, yes, it is what it is.
G-Way Tag Team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Brody Burger King, and Bandito defeated the Outsy Business, Robert Lashley and and Benjamin Shelton, and Fuck the Revival, Cass Wheeler, Dax Hardwood with Stokely in 15 minutes 30 seconds. If there was any other outcome, I would probably say yeah, that was the right way, but this was the only this was the only outcome that made completely and utterly no sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
But then, when you read, the dirt sheets online and the rumor and innuendo that, MVP doesn't want the Hart Syndicate to lose to FTR or, the Karate Guy, or Speedball, or, you know, only specific people can beat the Hart Syndicate. Now, this actually makes a lot of sense because Rick Lachey and Tia Leone came and attacked Hart Syndicate, took them out of the match, and then Brodito defeated FTR. It makes
Yeah,
sense if you know what the inner workings of everything, unfortunately. But, when it's actually on your TV screen, it makes no sense.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but I guess the hurt people was the ones getting hurt. Hurt people hurt people. You see how that works?
They only hurt people
But
to hurt them to protect themselves from being hurt themselves.
I know. Anywho's, um, I don't know what to make of it. I thought it would have been like this thing, but FTR getting the pin or taking the pin. It protects them, and I'm just trying to figure out how much did that have to do with the fact of the whole MJF thing. Um, it seems rather awkward in that regard, but that's just me.
Yeah, no shit. I
So I mean,
yeah.
it's okay. It's okay. We'll see where it goes because eventually, the hurt people are gonna want their what's the word I'm looking for?
The revenge?
Rematch.
Yeah.
That's the word. The rematch.
And I will go the opposite route of that. Watch between now and all out. Yeah, all out. Watch FTR beat Bro Dito for those tag titles, and then we'll have FTR versus Edge and Christian at All Out. Because I feel
I will see.
that's what was supposed to happen, and um, Hard Business said
That's what we're gonna get, brother.
that don't work for us, brother. We know Yab.
We'll we'll get the winner.
Yeah. So I think that's what's gonna happen. Maybe Hort's gonna go move on from this. Maybe they are still in tag team after this. Who knows at this point? Um, and then um, yeah. But FTR is winning those belts. That's something I'm pretty confident is going to happen.
You think they're gonna win it and lose it to Edge and Christian?
100%.
No, yeah.
How many stars you give this one?
3, because it didn't make sense. I mean, the most dominant tag team that they had so far, losing without a trace, and then trying to figure out why they got their rematch. But
I give it 2.5. It made no sense. It, when we say, this was clearly what's going on, but what's going on, behind the scenes. When it translates to the ring, and you could blatantly see that it translated to the ring, yeah, that's not a good thing. So, yeah,
really,
the Hurt Business is hard to work with. They only want to go over certain people, and we we saw that pretty prevalently in this match. 2.5. Right, Uncle Dave. I don't think he likes the Hurt Business all that much either, so I'm gonna say he gives it 2.5. No, a 3.5. 3.5.
3.5. And your survey says higher.
4.
A 4.
Okay. I miscalculated that he loves Brodito. Who fucking knew? Um, Now we have Kazuchika Okea defending the Unified Championship and defeating Swivel Strickland in 16 minutes 30 seconds. I actually like this match. Surprisingly. This was actually a good. I think that this was a good Okada match for where he is in his career right now. I think that this was a good Swerve match as well. It obviously told the story of, Swerve, his leg isn't, 100%. Um, he has a torn meniscus, gonna need surgery for that. Still trying to work the match. But, obviously Okada is, 100% knows that, gonna try and fuck him over. He fucked him over. He, attacked the leg afterwards, so he's going to be out for. It gives a reason why Swerve is going to be out for so long. And he put his hands on Prince Nana as well. So Nana will be out of action as well. Um, Surprisingly, it's one of those rare times that AEW does something where everything works and everything makes sense. So I didn't necessarily have a problem with it. What say you, Jacob?
I mean, yeah, because Swerve was on his way out, so because I guess he's been dealing with a horrible meniscus issue, which is bananas that he's still been working with the damn thing. Um, tells you everything you need to know about him. And yeah, the match made sense. And actually, they kind of worked well together. It was a nice little style. And Okada, of course, has that tendency of wrestling to his level, wrestling to the level of his opponent, but as in being a little bit more arrogant. And of course, he was his usual arrogant self, but he still got enough to get the win.
How many stars do you give this one?
Excuse me, I was breaking my juice ooze.
Drink the juice, ooze.
Oh my god, this shit. I don't know. It's like there's an 8% alcohol. This thing is gonna get you gone. Anyways, 4 stars. First drink all week, Keith too, man. Must be.
I couldn't agree more. 4 stars. So if we like this match, then odds are, Uncle Dave loved this match, bro. 4 7/5.
Lower.
4.5.
Lower.
4.
4.25.
4.25.
Now we know you're not. Now we know you're not cheating. There you go.
Or maybe I purposely didn't get it right just to throw you off.
Lie. You might be right.
We have AEW Women's World Championship match. Timeless Toni Storm defeating Athena in 15 minutes 15 seconds. Good match, honestly. This was one of Toni Storm's better defenses, if I'm being completely honest. Athena definitely brought a great intensity to the match. Yeah, if you thought that anybody but Toni Storm was going to win this match, you were probably high on crack. But, I mean, Billy Starks was in it. She got, attacked as well. Love Billy. So that kind of added to my enjoyment of the match as well. All in all, I think that this kind of worked for me. I liked it. What say you, Kaliko?
I really thought Athena was gonna win. I'm disappointed.
So you were high on crack.
I mean, I could always hope, right?
I mean, yeah, we can hope, but in the words of Kane, hope is what the desperate hold on to.
Wow, that is true. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I really thought she could have had a one, but just brokenhearted. Next.
Well, how many stars you give it first? Let's rate it properly.
I won because she lost. Next. No, just
I will give this 4 stars. Athena was a great challenger. She made Toni Storm look good. Toni Storm made her look good. And fucking Billy Starks was in the main women's championship match. Like I said, everything worked for me. Uncle Dave gave this 3 7/5.
Uncle Dave. You said 3 7/5.
Yep.
You cheat, man.
All right. I'm dialed in on with Uncle Dave.
You cheat, brother.
That brings us to the AEW World Championship match. If Adam Page is counted out or disqualified, MJF would win the title. Hangman Page defeated MJF in 31 minutes 40 seconds. I will admit I am not a fan of either guy. I don't. I wasn't necessarily invested as much as I could be. Um, that being said, I didn't think it was a bad match. I thought that there was some unnecessary things in it. Most AEW matches have that, but I don't think that took a it necessarily affected the overall story of the match. Um, Obviously Page is trying not to get disqualified. MJF is trying to get him disqualified. There's shenanigans, there's Gaga. Um, Hangman doesn't get disqualified, even though he does a little, underhanded deeds to get the best of MJF. It all worked. I think that if this was the last match on the show, which it was supposed to be, it should have been, this would have been a really great way to end the show. Um, it made Hangman Page look like a good champion. It made MJF look like the dirty, rotten heel that he is, that you could absolutely believe that he could have won the match. And it did kind of seem like a proper main event and the last end match of a show. So I thought it was good. What say you, Kalika?
Yeah, I mean, but then again, this is like two of their current Titans. So the 50-50 shot was really there to the end. The right person won in Hangman, considering that they just got him the belt. So he needs, and the thing is too, he never really had a really good run with it. And him getting MJF out of the way helps him, gives him the clear runway to take on everyone else without having to look behind his back. So yeah, it made sense.
How many stars you give this one?
4. I give it a 4. Because it's two Titans, you really couldn't tell who was going to win. Although you kind of had a inkling of who could have won, but, you know.
I will say that this was a 4-star match, but considering that I don't like either guy in the match, 3.5.
Oh, Lord.
And I'm gonna say that Uncle Dave gave this 4.25.
4.25. Higher.
4.5.
Higher.
4 7/5.
4 7/5.
Couldn't go that extra mile to give it 5, but I digress.
He has to save his thighs for what really matters.
And I'm assuming that's the main event. Um, his Lola Vice of pro wrestling. Um, like I said, if the Hangman Page um and Adam if the Hangman Page and the MJF match was the last match, I would have been okay with this paid preview as a whole. But knowing AEW, they just had to keep going. And what did they have to keep going to? A lights out
Gummy
steel,
bears.
a lights out steel cage match, the Golden Orgy, Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi, Debbie Allen, fucking Hiroshi Tanahashi for some fucking reason, and Will Ospreay. They defeated the Death Riders, Claudio Ida Canoli, neo-Nazi Moxicillin, the Young Fucks, and Gabe Kidd, with Marina and Saphir and Third Wheeler Yuta on the outside, in 32 minutes 30 seconds. Yeah,
Anarchy in the arena.
if I
No,
had to
no.
say one thing positive about this match, at least they left all of the stupid bad shit for the very last match, because usually they blow their load like a couple of times in the night with, a ladder match, a hardcore match, an ambulance match. This was the only, hardcore match on the whole show, and um, only like two other people bled the whole entire night. So I will give AEW that. They show constraint for, as much as they could hold out. And then they
Well,
just,
it's New Japan, and we know New Japan ain't trying to bleed for nobody.
yeah. Tanahashi no bleed. Some people know, yup, Tanahashi no bleed.
He
Um,
does wrestle though. 96 matches in his final year.
Good for
John
him.
Cena's schedule light compared. John Cena's schedule light compared to that. Even though he's like walking decrepit out there, but hey,
Hey, I feel like Tanahashi had a lot more matches, a lot more injuries than John Cena has,
well, that's because he's too big. He try to go hard. He too big try to go hard.
and he go hard. Um,
He go hard.
what are we doing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This was as I like to say, a clusterfuck of what the fuck. It was. There was fucking gummy bears, which was fucking stupid.
Like I said, gummy bears, and I'm a gummy bear.
Yeah. Um. Uh.
No, you don't like that. No, 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 no.
I only like my gummy
Who
bears
doesn't?
on what is it called? Robot chicken. Those are my only gummy bears I
Oh,
like.
oh, that was a good skit. But I mean, gummy bears and vodka. But,
Of course,
but it
you
has to.
want your gummy bears
But,
spiked.
gummy bears and vodka. But you also gotta have Albanese. You can't have any other gummy bear. If you're gonna put gummy bears, they better be like the Cristal of gummy bears.
I'm sure that Tony pulled for the high profile gummy bears.
Oh
Um,
no, I'm a gummy bear snob, so that's the problem. Like them bitches look like hair bros, and I was about to fight. Like
so wait a minute. This is an actual thing. You
what? Gummy bears?
you being a gummy bear facade?
Oh hell yeah! Because some people like hair bro gummies, and I can't stand hair bro gummies because I feel like when I chew them, I get lockjaw, and I'm like, what's the point of a gummy bear if it's not gummy? I shouldn't have to break my teeth trying to chew a gummy bear. So there's only one specific brand, and it's the hair bros.
Okay. So
It's
the
got it. Oh, no, 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 not hair bros, but it's got to be Albanese. Albanese gummies for the win. Nothing more, nothing less. I only eat the finest gummy bears.
okay. Well, now you know. If the gummy bear spot didn't turn you off, then John Moxley trying to rip Darby Allin's ear off with a fork definitely did. That was fucking disgusting. I don't. When you watch a horror movie, like, you know that it's fake, but Darby Allin looks like a horror movie, and it becomes a thing of, this isn't a pro wrestling match. This is just two people, self mutilating themselves. Not for the people's enjoyment,
Yes.
but for their own enjoyment. Because
Hmm.
why would you want to do that to yourself if you didn't necessarily enjoy it? It's fucking stupid. It's not pro wrestling. And shame on Tony Khan for
letting
letting,
a fork go in somebody's ear.
yes, for letting that, for allowing this type of behavior. And while I'm on the topic of shame on Tony Khan for letting
Damn.
JR still announce, um, and especially announcing this stupid shit. I mean, JR does not look good. JR looks um, very sickly, does not look healthy. If he is healthy, congratulations. He's had a lot of health issues. I wish him nothing but the best. But JR does not even look like JR. JR does not even sound like JR anymore. And putting him in that position the way that he is, in my view, is just disgusting on Tony Khan's part. Maybe do some backstage segments with him. Maybe do something where he's on a Zoom call or something. But don't have him fly all the way to England to call stupid shit like this, and to make this well respected, one of the greatest announcer of all time, announce this. Fuck you, Tony Khan. Like, legitimately.
What? I mean, he's paying them. Maybe Jim wants to call it.
Do you honestly believe that JR wants to call this shit? That
Yeah.
in the twilight of his career, he wants to be calling lights out death matches with the Golden Lovers.
Um, considering considering what he's been through, he just got wants to do whatever the hell he wants to do. Let's put it that way.
But what say I said a lot of shit. What say you about the match?
I know, man. Damn, you out here cussing everybody. Everybody catches strays with you, sir.
Yes.
But I mean, the fork thing. It just had me like, why? Like, what purpose does it serve?
Right.
Um, it. I mean, I guess it's Moxley kind of getting his receipt on Darby in a way, but even then, it's like, yeah, that's a no for me, dog.
You know, there's a difference between um making people feel uncomfortable, or making people turn away like, oh, ew. And there's it's a completely different thing of turning people completely off, especially if you're maybe a new viewer, or maybe somebody that's checking out the product. Who knows? Maybe for the first time. That, to me, will turn more people off than bring them into the company to want to watch the company.
But what did I tell you? We told you this years ago. They're at their floor.
Right.
So, and it's not like, I mean, at that point, it's for the people that actually came to see it and go, at least it's not WWE.
You're not wrong. You're right about that.
So it's like, why would I be upset about something that I kind of know is coming?
True.
Yeah, that makes no sense to me. But oh well.
Did you like the match, or did you not like the match?
I'm indifferent with it because when it comes to these type of matches, it's like essentially calamity. If it wasn't for like anarchy in the arena, they have that thing, so it's kind of like it's basically a steel cage version of that to me.
Right. Yeah, but I felt
And they
like
brought Tanahashi in there to get his ass kicked like that before he goes out.
I would maybe have felt better about the match if the Death Rider, if this was the death of the Death Riders, as it should have been. But after the match, they came back in, they attacked Will Ospreay, sent them out on a stretcher. Obviously, storyline purposes, a way to get him out of, get him off TV. He does legitimately have two herniated discs in his back, and it's going to need, surgery. I believe it's in his neck, not his back. Um, so yeah, what was the purpose of the match if it was only if the bad guys were only just going to come back and still do bad shit to the baby faces, and it's not the Death Riders isn't over. They didn't disband. They're still a thing. So they
You really thought the Death Riders were gonna end?
well, I mean, how much longer is it going to go? How far could they take it?
As long as Moxley wanted to go.
Unfortunately, you're not wrong about that. Alright, so, how many stars do you give this one?
It don't even matter. Indifferent. Because you already know Meltzer gave this 5. So.
Yes. So,
Because
Will
it's Will
Ospreay.
Ospreay
Yep. Is it
and the Young Bucks.
Was it just a plain 5, or was it higher than a 5?
I mean, I'm surprised it wasn't higher than a 5, but
Okay, so it was just a 5.
it is a 5.
And I give it a 1. We are not the same, Dave. We are not the same.
Not the same at all, sir. Bad homie.
That homie, yes. The show as a whole. Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle.
I mean, it was cool. I mean, I brought my lunch, so I didn't have to starve to death. So it it was cool. Thumbs in the middle to me, because it was basically just a bunch of dream matches coming to true. A couple of storylines in there that pushed it, but other than that, it's just basically their WrestlePalooza. Go figure. Pun intended.
If if you have the show as a whole without the lights match, the last match, the lights out, and if it had ended with Hangman and
Hangman and MJF.
this could have potentially been a thumbs up. For sure a thumbs in the middle. But considering how bad of a taste that last match left in my mouth, thumbs down.
Well, it's weird that they put. Well, then again, never mind. They did do Anarchy in the arena as the end all to the other matches. So yeah, never mind.
Yep. Alright, that will conclude our coverage of AEW Forbidden Door. And that will conclude this episode as a whole. Thank you for listening. If you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment. But on YouTube and Castbox, this was sponsored by Rogue Energy and Pale Coffee. Join us this Tuesday as we interview Ref DC. This Wednesday as we interview Jay Alexander. And join us every Tuesday and Wednesday for new incredible interviews. Follow the show at Wrestling with E, both on X, Thread, and Instagram for information on who we're interviewing, when we're interviewing them, links to those interviews, and so much more. Follow me personally at JamesShane993. Where can we find Kaliko?
Ooh, is this where I get to drop my announcement? Ooh. Apparently so. So, I am Kaliko, of course, on on X, or that thing known as X. And of course, as we've been trying to figure out, well, gee, Kaliko, you've been having these Kaliko Chronicles, but you ain't been popping no videos. What the fuck's going on, sir? Why you ain't? What's going on? How come I ain't got no Kaliko Chronicles videos? Well, I am pleased to announce that I have been working in the weeds in the last, week and a half, and I have officially launched the Kaliko Chronicles YouTube channel in association with Wrestling with E. I have already loaded up a couple of videos for the viewing. Of course, the best of Lucha Vavoom. Starting with Lucha Vavoom, and we will work our way backwards. So yeah, Kaliko Chronicles is official with, Cole, Coleko Chronicles. Boom, look at that. Look at me.
Kaliko Chronicles
Look at
was
me.
already taken?
I just decided to do it different with a K. I mean, I could switch it. Let me see. See, now you got me having to change my shit. Let me see this second. Already got me changing my shit. Let me see. I think I can get away. If Kaliko Chronicles was taken, we fighting. But then again, you know. See, I gotta wait 9 days, but it don't even matter. COLEKOKRONIKLES. See, I try to be phonetic because I know some people don't spell, and I am one of those people. So
we could definitely check out Kaliko Chronicle YouTube page now.
Oh yes, I'll start sending you YouTube links to some of the videos I already got going. Actually, the video so far that has gotten my best views actually is from AEW 300 when Hangman Page clotheslined Marina Shafir. I guess people like domestic violence. Guess people got a knack for domestic violence. Okay, we'll let that ride.
For Kaliko Yachts and Scooter Dust, I'm James Shea, and this has been Wrestling with Entertainment.
Hey folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show, support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.